Rising Phoenix, episode 13.
13. Lucky 13.
Week 6 of quarantine. I don't even know anymore. I
6
say
to
that
7.
every week, but I have no idea. Days aren't a thing anymore. They all just blend together.
It's true.
Except for Wednesdays, because that's the day we come live to you over YouTube.
That's right. Slight tape delay.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, welcome in, our friends. We got The Last Dance last week. Horse might have finished up.
I don't know. I gave up on the
Neither of
horse
us are
tournament.
watching that. What else?
We got an exciting show for you today. I got my vino, so you know it's going to be a good one.
Big glass.
First of all, we got a birthday in the Rising Phoenix fam today. This guy is now entering his Kobe year.
Yeah.
24 years old.
Oh yeah, wow, that's true. I didn't even picture that, but
yeah, 23 is the Jordan year because he's the GOAT.
thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
No problem, bud. And as he mentioned, Last Dance.
Last Dance.
Comes out on Sundays every week until, I don't know, it's got 4 more weeks. I don't know what the date is going to be.
Documentary about the most overrated team of all time.
Overrated? Overrated?
You
You mean the only team to ever three-peat twice? 2 three-peats. It's about the final year, the 97-98 Bulls, of their second three-peat. It's after Jordan's been to a baseball vacation and all that stuff. Rodman's on the team during that time. It started out really exciting. There's 2 episodes a week. They're an hour long. It's going to be really good.
It's on ESPN, Netflix International. So if you're outside the country, it's on Netflix. And I heard it's going to be on
Or
Netflix.
just use a VPN to go to Netflix
True.
International. It's also
Do
on
that.
Hulu the day after.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
On regular Hulu?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And it's really good. I love it so far.
What are some of the highlights?
Barack Obama stopped by for an interview because he grew up in Chicago around that time. What's it called? Dwayne Wade was on it for an interview. There's a lot of stars on like the interview portion of the documentary, and I love it. One of the not highlights was they showed a Bill Paxton shot that put the Suns away in the '93 finals. That one sucked. That was sad. Chuck deserved that ring. And
Phoenix deserved that ring. Could you imagine if the Suns won that year?
oh, that would be
Jordan
dope.
wouldn't be undefeated in the finals.
We'd have a ring.
Yeah.
Chuck would have his ring, so Shaq would never talk that shit about
Yeah.
talk to me when you get a ring, Chuck. So that would be awesome. Yeah. That would be super
What do you think
cool,
about
man.
Rodman?
I love Rodman. Did you watch the 30 for 30 about him that came out last year?
No. But I've heard some stuff
So
about him.
good.
He didn't play high school basketball. He was like a janitor.
Yeah.
He was like suicidal or something like that.
He went to college basketball at like age 24, 25.
Wow.
He went up to like a small school in Oklahoma and was just so good that he was like undeniably NBA talent. And they barely talked about him last week, but I heard this week's going to be heavily about him. But one of the things they mentioned was that like how perfect he was for Pippen and Jordan because he didn't want the ball. He didn't need the ball. He was just out there to get rebounds and be mean and play defense.
Yeah, that really is a perfect fit.
Yeah, it was amazing. A lot of last week was about how Rodman's underpaid. I mean, Pippen was underpaid. The Bulls were paying him shit money for no reason when he was one of the best stars in the league. And it was mainly about the GM and how it's pretty much his fault that they broke up. And he said that Phil Jackson wasn't going to get hired back the next year, like before the season.
Yeah.
I think Phil Jackson even said that in a conversation with that GM, the guy said, you can win 82 games, you're not coming back next year.
Wow.
Which is nuts.
Yeah, it's dumb.
And Jordan was upset about it because he played for Jackson for so long. He was like, I'm not going to play for anyone else. And so the GM caused a lot of friction like a fool. There's also some funny scenes of like Pippen just openly roasting the GM like in the fucking practice facility. It was great. He was all like, what kind of pills do you take to keep you short?
Oh, man.
It was fucking funny, dude. Pippen's awesome. Last Dance is awesome. The 90s Bulls are awesome. Just watch it next week.
It's that time already.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I was gonna say something about Game of Zones, but that's next week. So
It's coming out again.
yeah, bro, final season,
What?
April 30th.
Oh,
That's why I was gonna wait till next week to say it because
Oh.
it'll be next like Thursday
Gotcha. All
or
right,
Friday.
All right, cool. I guess I think I've asked
You can
this
start
last
us
week, but this wasn't even one of my questions. But since we're on the subject of the '98 Bulls, who would win in the 7-game series, the 2016 Warriors or the Bulls?
I don't know, Bulls in 6.
Bulls in 6.
Yeah, those Warriors can shoot enough. They'd get a couple games, but they weren't tough like those guys. The only person on that Warriors team that could stand up to some of these guys on like defense and like bully them and stuff would be Draymond.
Draymond?
Because
Alright,
Draymond kind of still
Rodman
has
would
the
be-
attitude of Rodman.
Dude,
that would be
a sick
must-see
matchup.
television, bro.
Yeah.
Draymond Green versus Dennis Rodman every night would be amazing.
Clay is a nice defender, so like I mean, obviously you can't stop.
Yeah, but he's
MJ,
not
right?
gonna guard MJ that well.
Yeah, no, but as I
And
thought
then
Rodman
who's
was
gonna
almost
like
best as he can.
Pippen would be going off? Man, that'd be nuts.
That'd be sick.
Plus, Steph Curry's so undersized though, like for that kind of
Yeah,
era.
but he works with it.
Yeah, but he's really undersized for that era. Nowadays, it's cool. Like him and Trae Young and all those guys, they make it work. But like back then,
How big is their point guard? Curry's probably 6'3", right? No, Curry's probably 6'2".
yeah, their point guard would have been like 6'5", 6'6".
Wow.
So it would have been tough for Curry to like drive the lane and stuff.
He would have done it, man.
Nah.
He's top 3 point guards of all time.
Yeah,
No question.
but mostly because of his shot.
Which he can get a shot. No
Maybe.
matter who's guarding.
I don't know.
All right, whatever. That's not even
I
one of our
still think the
questions.
Bulls
Let's just get right into it, right?
Yeah.
All right. We'll start off with this. So Jalen Green, one of the top high school prospects.
Oh, I had that too.
You
You
did?
fuck.
Oh,
Well,
really?
Go ahead and say what
All right.
you're
Well,
gonna
he's
say.
signing with the G League.
It's a new G League team, like specifically for that reason. It's not going to be affiliated
yeah.
with any of the teams. Like, you know, how every team has like their G League team.
Yeah,
This one's going to be like unaffiliated
Wow.
to any NBA team.
I didn't know
And
that.
it's because like it's going to be the destination for kids to go out of high school and
Oh, that's
not
dope.
go to college and then they get into the NBA next year.
Okay, that's
Because
cool.
someone can like either draft their rights or like trade for their rights or whatever they
Yeah,
have to do.
I think that like also like I know at least the OKC Blue, that's their D League team. Like they
Yeah.
run a lot of the same plays. They have a lot of the same schemes as the NBA team. So
Yeah.
it's like then
We have the
these players
Northern
will-
Arizona Suns. That's where Jalen LeCue, our future point guard, plays.
Oh yeah,
Because
and
he's
they
probably
probably
19 right now.
have a lot of the same style as Phoenix.
And then like Alan Williams spent some time there. Ty Jerome has played there a lot this year. So it's like it's if you have people with two-way contracts, you could swap them between the two
Yeah.
at will. It's
Oh, yeah.
dope.
yeah.
So what about him? What,
All right,
what are you gonna say?
so I guess it's just kind of your thoughts on that path. Do you think that that's a good idea going to the G League, or should they? Stick
Oh
with
hell
the
yeah, it's a good
NCAA?
idea.
Okay,
He's gonna
I
make
feel
half
too.
$1,000,000
Yeah.
next year.
That's how I feel too.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck going to the NCAA. That was my question. Is the NCAA in trouble because they're gonna start losing all the top players to the G League?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
they gotta be hot seat.
I don't know, because I guess
Bro, if you're good enough to go to that team and make $500,000 instead of going to college and making $0,
well,
what are you gonna
absolutely.
pick?
No, the players are gonna go, and I totally think that they're right. The players are gonna go where they make money. G League or even now, like Brandon Jennings. Remember him from the Bucks, and I think who else did he play for? He was on the Pistons for a little bit.
Or like LaMelo Ball and RJ Barrett.
Yeah, they go
Or not
international.
RJ Barrett, RJ Hampton. Go over international, play for a year, make money,
Yeah.
and then go to the league.
So
So the NCAA is in trouble.
it's in trouble. But
Because
I
none
think
of the
that
good players are going to go there anymore.
I-
There'll never be another Zion in the NCAA now.
I agree with
The
that.
next Zion Williamson will go to the G League or go overseas and get paid for a year before going to the NBA.
I totally agree with that, but I still think that since the NCAA, like so much of it is March Madness, and I don't think that's gonna go away. People betting on
It
March
won't,
Madness.
but the skill will go down. and
Yeah.
then it'll start to go away.
It's gonna take a while, but yeah, absolutely,
It won't take too long, man.
absolutely, and this is a better.
Now
path
that
than
word's
going-
out that you can get paid, and think about it this way too: in the G League, you're going to be playing against NBA talent, or like barely sub NBA talent.
Yeah.
In the NCAA, most of those guys aren't
That's
going to
true.
get drafted. 60 people get drafted to the NBA, so you're not playing against NBA talent night in and night out in the
That's true.
NCAA.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know why. Why would they not just lift? Remember, because you used to be able to go straight into the NBA out of high school, and then they banned it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why they banned it.
Well, maybe they'll lift the ban at some point.
They might also do that.
This could be like a step in that direction. But all right, so we're both
Because like some of the last players to do it were like Kevin Garnett,
Yeah, I felt like Kobe and KG. That was
Tyson Chandler came out of high school.
Oh, did he? That must have been the last year, like
Yeah.
96, 97.
No, yeah, I don't remember exactly the year. Well, LeBron came right out of high school,
Oh, that's true.
so right after him, that was 2003.
Good point.
So it had to be like 04, 05. They stopped letting people come out of high school.
Yeah, true. All right, so yeah, we're in agreement on that one.
Definitely.
So I'll just go again because it was
That wasn't really even a question, yeah.
All right, since you know how Travis Scott is going to be on Fortnite this week,
Yeah.
kind of gave me an idea for this. Who's a better rapper, Travis Scott or Damian Lillard?
Damian Lillard, dude. Damian Lillard's nice with lyrics. He's good. Travis Scott is like a big auto-tune guy. He's like part singer. He's like not even rapping half the time.
That's why I picked him. I tried to pick somebody who's like kind of who like is a middle of the road rapper, I guess, for like skill wise.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Sorry, because Travis Scott fans who are gonna get offended on this one, but
I'm not sorry to the Travis Scott fans. Get
all right,
offended.
cool. Yeah, that's a good answer. How about Lillard or ASAP Rocky?
ASAP Rocky. That's probably about where I draw the line.
Lillard or Wiz Khalifa? Well, now I don't know where you rank these rappers, so I'm just kind of shooting out names.
Wiz Khalifa's probably on the border. I don't know. Is it like old Wiz or new Wiz? Or do I have to take it all together and make it like a middle
You
ground?
have to take it all together and make it look.
Oh, dude, old
No,
Wiz
old
was
Wiz.
so nice.
Old
Old
Wiz.
Wiz,
Yeah, dude.
old Wiz over Lillard.
Alright.
Lillard over new Wiz though.
Okay. Alright, cool, I respect that. That's all I got.
All right. Was Mikal Bridges tripping when he tweeted that LeBron could score 90 a game against the fucking Celtics, dude?
Nah,
Who had Larry Bird and shit? That's crazy.
I think he's on to something.
I think he's tripping,
LeBron
bro. He
always goes
tweeted
off
that on
against the
420.
Celtics.
He might have just got too high.
I don't know, dude. LeBron always goes off against the Celtics, so it
90 points a game. You realize that Wilt, or not Wilt, was it Wilt or,
Will dropped 100.
okay, yeah, Wilt dropped 100 one time. You think LeBron could get close to that on a nightly basis?
Well,
That's crazy.
Booker dropped
70 against the Celtics,
Against the
but that was a shitty Celtics team. And we still lost the game. LeBron couldn't score
He
90
didn't say 90
points.
and win.
LeBron couldn't score 90 points.
I don't know, man. He might be onto something.
No way, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm just messing. No, obviously he could not.
He could score 90 points against the, like,
I'm sure he'd average a lot.
cone defense.
Because that'd be sick.
But against
matchup.
live defenders, no.
Him versus Bird matched up would be sick.
Yeah.
So he'd be going off. I think he would have a sick series. I'd say he'd average
Closer to like 30
31.
or 40, yeah.
31, 9, and 9 would be his stats in that series.
And that's reasonable. Mikal, I love you, but you're tripping.
He's tripping. He's
Tripping.
definitely tripping. Not even a question there. All right, Ryan, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Name the all-time greatest white dude only team of NBA players.
Ooh. Alright, so Nash. Have to take Nash as the
Needed
point.
that one, yep.
Clay would have to be your shooting guard. Or does he count?
No.
He doesn't count? Oh, okay. Shooting guard, just put Larry Bird at the 2. And then like Tom Chambers, Kevin McHale, and put Bill Walton at the 5.
Dirk, dude.
Oh shit,
Dirk.
Dirk at the 4 instead of fucking Kevin McHale, obviously.
Right,
And Luka Doncic, throw him in there.
You want to hear mine?
Yeah.
Alright, it was Nash, Kyle Korver.
Ooh, okay.
Just have a shooter in there.
pick.
Bird, Dirk, and who's my center? Oh,
Aaron
Marcus
Baines.
Gasol. Marcus Gasol.
Oh, Aaron Baines, bro.
That's my choice. But yeah, that's my last question.
That's a good question. All right, here's a hypothetical. And just give me any prediction. There's not really any wrong answer unless you go too low. How many years until the Knicks win a championship?
Oh man, dude,
Like, how many do you think we're talking?
this is like an impossible one to predict because it's not going to be anytime soon. So who knows what it's going to look like in 10
That's
years.
why I said there's
All
no
right,
wrong answer unless you go way too low.
I will say, apologize to Bruner. The Knicks-
Bruner's a Knicks fan? Sorry, bro.
The Knicks will not win a championship in the next 20 years.
That's safe to say.
And after 20 years, it's like that's too far away
To tell,
like,
yeah,
Go
'cause-
on, the owner will probably be dead. 20.
Yeah, and there's
years.
kids that are barely being born who will be coming into the league in 20 years.
Yeah.
So it's like, who knows?
So I'm gonna say no, they won't win a championship in the next 20 years. Maybe they'll be lucky winning 25, but I think past there, it's impossible to say.
Right. A long, long time is what I was getting at.
All right. Well, here's a question for you: When will the Suns win the next championship?
In the next 7 years.
2026.
6 years? Okay.
Yeah.
Booker will be in the middle of his prime, then so will Ayton.
True.
That's what I'm saying. We
We'll
let
get
these
one
guys
more.
grow together, get better together. The ship is coming for us.
What will it be like? Suns, Grizzlies as the 2 seeds to beat in the West.
Eventually, yeah.
And, oh, Pelicans.
Once all these other stars age out, and we have the 3 teams with the youngest, best cores in the West. And then the East, it would be like,
Bucks will be like the powerhouse in the East.
and the Hawks.
Oh yeah.
They got a good young core around Trae Young.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, a Hawks Suns final in like 4 years would be so amazing.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be badass, dude.
Yeah.
That was my last question.
All
What
right.
else you want to talk about?
Well, we got a good episode coming up next week, but
We
won't
do.
give
We're
too much
gonna
away.
we're gonna keep it under wraps though for now.
Game of Zones next Friday.
I don't know what day the 30th is gonna be, but yeah. Game of Zones final season
That's
comes
Thursday.
out
That's
on the
Thursday.
30th. So
Right?
everybody
Yeah.
start rewatching your the whole first 4 seasons or whatever. I don't know how many seasons there are. I fucking love Game of Zones, is what I'm saying. If you don't like Game of Zones, you can just get out.
What's the best episode of Game of Zones?
I was hoping you would ask me that. All right. It's like a 1A, 1B kind of thing. The episode where the Raptors trade for Serge Ibaka. And then the episode where they trade away DeRozan. Poor Kyle Lowry, man. It's horrible. So sad. You
That's
gotta
okay.
watch those to understand what I'm saying.
I like the one with the virtual currency too, the 2K one.
Oh yeah, where they're Ben Simmons and Markel Fultz. He's like, Markel, you want to play? No, I'm scared. That shit had me rolling, dude. Or they did a really good one last year where it was like the draft lottery, where all the teams had to make their case to the basketball gods to be drafted number 1 to get Zion. It was so funny, dude. They're good. This season's gonna be good, bro. They're wrapping it up because they ran out of Game of Thrones and they kind of like mimic them. So, but it's gonna be good. They're gonna wrap up the season.
Nice.
And it's
I gotta
gonna be
rewatch
amazing.
them before that comes out.
I'm gonna be watching them all week long.
Hey, you know, I found a superhero. I have this bobblehead, and I had the box for this one. I thought that this was like I had a box. Yeah, I thought it was like the box for that one.
Did
Just
you have
sitting on my bed.
We went to both of those games
Yeah,
together.
and then I picked up the box one day, and I was like, oh fuck, I have it.
Here's a good trivia question for you. Do you remember the first Suns game we ever went to together?
Yeah, it was the Hawks, and we got it was. And we walked down to the.
It was the Nets, bro.
No, it was OKC, dude. I had OKC tickets.
That was later that season, though.
Was it the Nets?
Yeah, bro, it was the Nets, and we saw Booker's 3,000 point. It was only like his
Who was
second
on the Nets
year.
at this point?
Like, no one good. I'm talking like
Really?
2016 or so.
Oh shit, dude! I really
Yeah, bro, Booker's 3,000 point. It was crazy.
nice, dude. I forgot about that one. I remember OKC, where the Suns smoked OKC.
Yep. But that was like a January, February game because you got tickets for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it was Christmas. Yeah.
We did go to a Hawks game once.
Hawks game. That was a sick game because
That might have been the superhero night. I don't remember.
it was one of them. That was the one where we
That
got.
was pre-Trey Young though, so that was a few years ago.
Yeah, and that was when you could upgrade your seats.
Yeah, we used to get good seats
They were
off
right
the
behind
upgrades.
the basket, dude.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Dude, Dwight Howard was still on the Hawks back then.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I don't think he played. He must have been hurt or something. I don't remember seeing him. But yeah, that was a good game.
I went to the Nuggets to get this one last year.
Yeah. Grizzlies went to a Grizzlies game at some point, I think, too.
Back when the Grizzlies sucked.
Yeah. I think that's a couple more. Dude, was Nets really the first one?
Yeah.
We saw the Knicks, too, I'm pretty sure. Right?
Did we?
I'm pretty sure I've been to a Knicks game
I don't remember.
in Phoenix. I think. I don't remember, yeah.
My memory's flooded because I used to go to like 4 or 5 a year, and this year I went to like fucking 13 or 14. So like, it's all blending together.
Yeah.
The dopest thing I've ever done at Talking Stick Resort Arena though was when I went to the season ticket holders meet and greet with the rookies. I got to meet Cam Johnson. That was the best. That was amazing. We played 2K together.
Cam Johnson.
We whooped ass in 2K, dude. I was throwing lobs all over the place.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, that was the best. It was so amazing.
Was it surprising to see how tall they are in real life?
Yes and no. Like, I knew he was tall, but like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He's huge. Too bad he played in North Carolina, not Kentucky. He's low-key good at 2K, too.
You'd think that they have to have at least some skill just from like being good at basketball. I mean, if you know what the
Yeah, but
buttons
it's a
are,
video
control
game.
it. Yeah.
Booker's the best at 2K, obviously, though. Weekly shout-out to Bane's fan club.
Can't forget
Favorite
that.
Twitter account in the world. I don't know. What else?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, we can wrap it up. Next week will be a good long episode.
Yep.
It's going to be a fun one.
Oh, also check out the Amari. Just throw it back to some old school Suns. We were talking about the all-time
best
Suns
ever
team. Was that on the episode when we were talking about this or before?
We talked
It was
about...
before we started filming.
We talked about all NBA.
No, we talked about
Oh, yeah.
all
Yeah,
three
that
Suns
was
team.
before we started recording.
Nash, Booker. What was it?
I said, I guess Marion probably at the 3.
No, he was on the bench. Was it Amari? Yeah.
Yeah, I put Amari at the
Amari
3 and then Shaq at the 4.
No, Chuck at the 4 and then
Or, yeah,
Shaq at the 5.
Chuck.
Or Prime Shaq. That'd be nasty.
Chuckster. Yeah, dude, the all-time Suns are so good.
Yeah.
But you can't get them on 2K because Chuck signed a fucking deal that he would only be in one specific game, and then that game went out of business, and he's not allowed to be in 2K now. So fuck you, Chuck. Not really.
I heard that one time.
But it
That's
sucks,
why I
dude.
don't-
I want
I'm
to
not
play as
2K.
Charles Barkley.
That's
So
crazy.
the all-time Suns are garbage. And like the intros to like when you're playing as your character look weird because they have Shaq and Kenny and fucking Ernie, but no Chuck.
Oh, really?
It's so lame, dude. I'm just like, put Chuck in 2K.
Wait, dude, I thought that because I had like 2K. I get 2K like every few years. And there was one where they had the Dream Team in the game.
And no Chuck, huh?
Pretty sure Chuck was on it.
You sure?
Maybe he wasn't. I never noticed. But like,
Yeah, no, dude.
I don't know, man. That's wow.
It's fucked up, man. Put Chuck
He must not
on
have been
2K.
on it. Yeah, dude. Wow. That's
That's why you
That
don't
sucks.
sign a video game deal in the 90s that's for life.
yeah. Well, he probably didn't know.
For life!
Yeah, no, but who knew that? Well, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just trying to.
I know. I'm not mad at you, Chuck. I'm just sad.
Just disappointed.
Yeah.
It's alright. What do you think about the NBA on TNT Tuesday, crew?
What's the difference between that crew and Shaq and Chuck?
Chuck, Shaq, Kenny, and Ernie is on Thursday, and on Tuesdays, you probably haven't even seen it. It's
Oh,
Shaq,
is that like the
D-Wade,
Dwayne Wade and Candace
Candace
Parker
Parker,
one?
and the other guy.
Oh, I don't like that one because that's the one that was talking shit about Booker.
Oh.
Remember they did like a Booker Nash interview before a game recently, and then like they all just started roasting Booker, especially Shaq.
Really?
Shaq's mean, bro. He's always
Well,
mean
Shaq-
to Chuck,
He
and then he's also talking shit about Booker.
He
calling Shaq.
shits on the Suns in front of Chuck, and then Chuck shits on the Kings because Shaq's like a part owner of the Kings.
Oh, nice.
So that's kind of just like a little thing they got going on, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it, guys. We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. You can write us in. You can text us.
Tweet us.
All
this stuff.
Yeah. If you got questions, if you got some trivia questions, then post them. If you agree that LeBron would drop 90 easy on the Bird era Celtics, then let us know. And yep.
Yeah. Everyone watch the Dream Team this week.
Yep. No.
Yeah, you
whatever
got
it
me
is.
all confused now. The Last Dance.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Last